call a beast. Well, that's not force, so we're just gonna call it a ball. Small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert. Spirits waiting for dinosaurs. God, I can't read. This is gonna suck. And it's here where this story unfolds. Welcome to Valhalla, for what can I get you? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fiends in between. Welcome to Valhalla. Please tell me I can press read. Thank God. There we go. I hope this audio is fine. But yeah, welcome to Valhalla, cyberpunk bartender action. It's been a long day at work. You go home. You're working at the bar. What game do you play? Obviously, a bartender action game. Come on. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks and snacks and enjoy. So sit back and relax. I hope you have a good time. I actually made like a dirty soda before this. I need some coffee, creamer, Dr. Pepper, mix it all together. I don't have it anymore because I drank it all before I started. So, no drinks for me. Psst. Hey, over here. Oh my god. Boo. How's that for entrance? What are you? Come on, Joe, we'll start this game starting with Brandtini, a good first impression of its main character. What? I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit my little prank on you might have been a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya. Jill. Oh, yawn, just a dream. There's something near the door. Primera. I wonder if that start was just to mess with us, or if that's actually part of the lore. Because I could see it going either way. Good evening. The chapter name means first. Oh, okay. Your membership to Shining Fingers will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account is at least 800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. What does any of that mean? Welcome, Jill. Okay, I'm guessing I'm Jill. And that's my boss. 4. Who is the letter from? You don't know, buddy. Who's 4? Oh, I'm so confused. I'll do it. Okay. So that's how you save. Welcome, Jill. Am I Jill? Oh, I can. No, I'll let it pick music for me. Hey, the Augmented Eye. That doesn't say immigration. I have no idea what that means. Okay, hold up. Time to learn vocabulary today, guys. I can't wait to forget this by next episode. Oh! It looks like you pronounce it immigration anyway. But it's the act of permanently leaving this country, so I'm just gonna go emigration. This one up here means to leave. Immigration means to come. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that grammar lesson today. I just saw the chart. Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborgs and heels return next year. What does any of that mean? His acting is unnatural. I don't care what I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyway. Cyborg Heroes Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana whatever. The popular show Cyborg Heroes returns to the dome this March. We take a score on sale in January. Massive stage show about cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. What's not to love about it? It's cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. It's clearly something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Great, fantastic. So this is new, so I'm guessing. Okay. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated stupid in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats against Prime Minister Quincy. Oh, Prime Minister got hacked. Okay, Quincy goes, I'm not hiding anything. And enjoy dressing all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream from Emperor to Bunny Girl. The purpose is so that they love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit. So they're fangirls. So they're just fans of Alice Rabbit and decided to, I forgot what the word for that is. Where you're not like it's like I've seen it in like shows and like games before where they're not the murderer. Like the murderer has some sort of like signature thing, like for example they just was a clown. And a bunch of people just watch clowns and also commit murders, even though they're not, they're just fangirl. I'm not sure if it's going on. Okay. Why are people leaving? Oh. So a bunch of people... Okay, inflation goes up. Shortages of groceries, violent crime. People just dip out. Okay. And Quincy's offended that people are... Quincy's offended that people are leaving and saying they don't know shit. Of course. I can't have that shit. Okay. I have no money yet. I bet they got money. Would you leave? Not without you. I don't know what that means. I'm like 8 minutes into this recording and I haven't played the game. Good evening. Oh, hey there, Joe. How are you? Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face? Jillian. Jillian? When you let people call you Jules. I like it. Sorry. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. I'm not gonna do voices for this because my throat's killing me right now, but at some point I might. Are you okay? You look a little distracted. Where's Boss? Don't know, she went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? One thing right there, Thursday is always stressful and... As a result, I spent a full hour yesterday currently talking to myself. They're back! Okay, they are part of the story. Great. Now, just the fact that 2 years ago I found the bars at risk of closing. Oh, it's not only is my life being shaken up, apparently going crazy. Yay, we're going crazy! But that neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wall, and I'll get evicted on this rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jail. Sorry. Can you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. I can always work. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar and recipe book that will show up in the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or things like meh. Ah, yes. Sorry, I don't know why I thought you can organize it by manually, so okay. Pick a desired amount of ingredients from the cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Yeah. When done, press the mix button and press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button on the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. But if the drink looks messed up, then we would press the reset button and try it again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. So I'm the one that went through the formal PTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Chill, it's either sugar or piano in it. And if I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button. Where's the book? By name, by flavor, by type, by name. Let's do a piano now. Is... How do where do I put the drink? All on the rocks and mixed. Great. I don't know what any of that means. Sugar Rush is easier. Where do I put... Okay, do I have to... Where do I put them? Oh, wait, I put this. This right here. Wow, I'm terrible at this game. Okay, Sugar Rush. Two of this, one powdered Delta with optional... Here, I'm putting it in. All mixed. I just let it shake. Oh, I have to stop it eventually. Fail. Reset. How do I know how long to shake it for? I'm so confused. How do I know when to stop it? Oh! I was shaking it for too long. I just got achievement. Sometimes the wrong drink can be the right one. Please remember me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Okay, ice means on the rocks, age means... Yeah. Because I'm not an idiot, guys, I swear. And do you know that the station will add the ice after mixing? It's not something you should mind, though, just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast and I'll leave you alone. If you mind what I said. Yeah. It's gonna be a moon blast, but drinks need to be left. Please release 5 seconds before I stop the shaker. Okay, moon blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powder delta. 1, whatever that is. 2 of these. Wow. All on the rocks and blended. So mix is when you shake it just a little bit. And then Also, why do we keep giving him girly drinks? Have you noticed that? And that's a main boss. Okay. Did I amuse you for long enough? You did start a whole go. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if that recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Like the one we just did. Oh, and if the recipe says it uses optional, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. It doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Drawing to whatever it's called is the alcoholic factor in drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? No, I am, yeah. Dana, hey guys. Oh, boo, huh? Who's that? I don't know, found her while I was out shopping. You just found the person and just grabbed her and took her in? Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. Oh, she's unconscious. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that? That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Great. My boss just dumped an unconscious person on me. You can't just push that responsibility with the work to do, damn it. There's two of you. Believe in yourselves. There's two of you. Believe in yourselves. I hate this person so much. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlucky. You should be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. It's not like they're to pick on such a small girl. It's not like girl. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spend the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients coming. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well. So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my own, so you'll be interested in the bathrooms. Fine. Just that, fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from the bench here. That I did. Fine. By the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. The model seems to have all of its 12 slots with plugs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Oh, okay. I'm turning up my volume so I can hear the music. Hold it. Okay, we gotta do Welcome to Valhalla at the start, come on. I like Every Day is nice. That one's nice. Good for health, bad for. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, ready. Kind of mixing since I was 20 minutes and I'm just not getting to the game. This music's a jam though. Like, I really like the music. Hey you, get me a beer. Oh sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy though. bottle of every drink here's priced at 500. Beer. Damn! That's a beer? Huh. All mixed, and I don't know. I can't exactly make this a big one because it's already fairly big. I'm just gonna mix it how it wants. It just says mix, so. Success beer. Sir. There you go. No, no. This isn't gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. How do I make a big beer? So that's how, okay. How about this one? Yes, now this one's fit for a man like me. Okay. That's how big ones work. Okay. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse as some hellholes like New Jersey 3. New Jersey 3! Oh. What kind of work do you do, mister? Donovan. You're talking to Donovan D. Donson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Oh! Nothing is placed there without my blessings. Today started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildfire hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missuses and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you wrote about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even new, it's just speculations or copycats. That's the word I was looking for, copycats. I can't read your newspaper daily feed without running into at least one article of Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. Poor bastard thinks it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. But not all the daily stories about murderers and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Galicity's releases into that list. You're smarter than you look at. The more people are like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Yes, sir. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get desensitized. People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough, they need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends, they're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid murderers will see them. That brings money out, as I said, makes good. I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. There we go. The worst part that is they don't know half of the clicks from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The Killer Restaurant Critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurants, I believe that's... That kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his little adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No, it wasn't this one though. Anyways, all this talk made me thirsty. Trying to get a beer this time. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. Fair enough. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stuff it full of alcohol. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? I still right. So tell me, do you see any celebrities in this hellhole? Please don't refer to this place as hellhole. If the place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much! Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I said, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole. Small hole in taller than a hellish hole if you like. Sure. So slipperies. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client. But I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folk... Ooh, they pretend to love but actually want to see... Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer to get their... comeuppance? Their comeuppance for daring to be so much more sophisticated. Okay, I think I can interpret what that means for some things. Now, I think gossip is just something everyone does but nobody wants to admit or to enjoy. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Kind of socks with sandals is practically a public indecency of itself. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. You always love to hear that stuff. God, that is such a sentence. Strong voyeuristic streak. Damn, dude. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensation is a kind of... God, I cannot speak today. This is terrible. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. For context, I don't know why I'm telling you, but I realized the audio was probably way too loud on the recording software, so I went to fix that. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic localists, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for the little moments when they make a stick and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip about girls don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, huh, Brad? Well, who can play that game of? Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat helping a world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. About changing topics. Maybe? Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. That's what I was waiting for. It would be like the priest who published confessionary stories and they got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all that stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. Well, could have you ghostwriting and half of our staff do that. Okay. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would, it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt as a business, but it hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. And it would have hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? I work everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title, it's too impersonal and cold. Yes? Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather. Too general, but Mr. Donovan? That's more like it. They're referring to me, it's the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my business boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh gods no. I don't want them to fear me not because I'm their boss with the name of fearing their paychecks, but rather because I strike moral dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking me something, what was it? Drink another one, do you? Ah, yes. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. I can do that. Bitter and big with no alcohol at all. Alright, I can... Oh no. Bitter drinks. Okay. I can do this. All aged and mixed. So it's supposed to mean a punch of innards. Can you describe how you feel while drinking it? Let's see. Let's see what my options are. Sunshine Cloud. No, he's not going for something girly. He's not going to like that. Driver. No, that one requires alcohol. No, let's see. Suplex. No, that one's good. Okay, last one, Grizzly Temple. No, that one's gonna be... Yeah, okay. We're gonna do Gut Punch that's optional. Okay, something bitter and big with no alcohol at all. Alright, I can do that. God, this is awful. All bronze and extract 2 flange raid. All aged and mixed. Oh, no, aged and mixed, not on the rocks. Aged and mixed. Success, Gut Punch. I hope this works. Here you go. Paint me blue and call me so you can actually do it. This will help me stay up late tonight. Say kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Finn that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there's no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their nose and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to the unions, the government, those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, so they find offensive, and there's always the one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? He recently told me that they need more clicks. More clicks. I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still looking production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want me to do and don't reject ideas. I don't know who the hell Donovan D. Donson is. Should I be worried? Nah, not my problem. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them, but it does not. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents! Shh, you wake up Brea Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch fast. Alright. Big gut punch. The one I just get... Oh, I wonder if that's... So the people who messed it up get to see what would have been the correct one. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright. Let's give him some alcohol. You didn't say you didn't want it, so... Oh, it needs to be aged. Fuck. Actually, you know what? I'm only gonna give him a tad bit of alcohol, not much. Just one. And it needs aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start with one more. There we go. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. LOL crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment register says. Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougall. Ingram. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was a incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. That's why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. He says there's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask you? No. Fair enough. Okay, I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Let's go! Hey, Jill, where'd you put that dish soap? Gil's running out. Well, those things were as always been. Right. Customer, good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Do you ever know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple stories, but they sounded too fantastical to be true. You had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out an armed rioter with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard to not keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though, I've only ever seen you deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved classified weaponry, the other a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards and bossed her to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Pile driver. I'm pretty sure that's in bitter. Yeah, it is in bitter. Ooh. He wants to get drunk. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him. What's the difference between... I don't know the difference. Hold on, let me reset. I'm just gonna give him what he asked for because I feel like... I don't know. I don't know who I trust more, me or him. What's the difference between the two? Okay, I'm just gonna stick with pile driver because I think that's fine. All mixed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start off on more. Here. It's fine, I guess. Oh, I should suplex him. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even though sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality would come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I see lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really faked orgasms because you look like you have a lot of experience? Still, that's quite the random thought you just suddenly have. You're perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Flavor. What is a fringe weaver? It's like drinking ethically alcohol with sugar, with a spoonful of sugar. Oh my god, this is disgusting. All aged and mixed. Oh god. I hate this. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I see there's this part of my life that lacks something. No urge to get out or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about them. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn was more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. What? Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't... Jesus. Yeah, you shouldn't do that, boss. I'm trying a blank thing. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. Please come back again. Don't count on it. Go. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Valhalla. Save. I'll just override that save. It's now safe to keep playing. I don't like that. This ain't getting locked up this time. I'm just gonna keep it the way it is because I don't want to. Okay, back in action. Good evening. Good eve. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable. I usually forget I have it on. Ah, is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist Sai P. Azaguri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sai. What can I get for you, Sai? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great. Especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. I'm sorry, did you get that? Sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Sweet drink, cold, not too big. Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. I wonder if I have something so specific. Okay. Sweet. I wonder if I can just... Oh, that's not doing what I want to do. I have no idea, dude. Sweet and soft. No. Oh god, this is hard. Small, sweet, and icy. Small, sweet, icy. That's not small. Definitely not small. Since they don't want a hangover, I probably shouldn't put any something. I should do something without caramel, whatever it's called. No, that's not small. Is blueberry small? It's kind of small, and it's sweet. It's not on the ice though, not on the rocks. This is... Okay, This is hard. Because I want one that's on the eye, like on the rocks. Keep doing that wrong. But this is not a small drink, so I can't do Moonblast. It's not. Okay, I'm just being dumb. Can I just, like, put it on the rocks anyway? No? Okay. These are... I have to pick one of these, which sucks, but... Okay, definitely not that, because... Definitely not the choice. I don't know if Moonblast... I don't like this. Is there any, like... I don't... This is hard! I don't know! Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna go with a Moonblast, I guess, because it's iced, which is what I wanted. On the rocks and blended. Oh, I don't like this. I feel like this is wrong. I feel like this is wrong. Okay! Oh, I was afraid that was going to be considered big because it hit 10. We don't get many White Knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. Is it from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are the guys who deal with the riots and such? Right? Oh, no, you're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plaid suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect, we are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the lights of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, bad people, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You know, I found a lot of indie games that have rapists in it. This is weird. This is my second nickel. Huh. You mentioned healer. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. Also kind of a firefighter in that. I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, there's one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building. I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It's like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash, or just pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights on the sky for these guys, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, those are sights, and they're shocking, right? Yes, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and actually meant size? I mean, sure. I've suffered I've suffered the deepest, most frustrating sights of people after everything said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink? Can I get you anything else? Something classy, a classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Classy, not too big. Fair enough. Let's see. Bad touch. No. No. It's based off of the band Bad Touch. Of course it is. Okay. Not classy. Public? No, I don't think I want to. Let's see. No thermometers. I don't like these options. Okay. This is sweet, classy, and happy. I'm gonna go with this. It doesn't have too much alcohol, or ketamine, whatever it's called in it. So I think this works, but it's also not too big. It needs to be aged and mixed. Okay. I think this Brandtini might just do the trick. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. You know? She's my dearest friend, not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name. Now I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian. Julaine. Do not call me Julaine, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell on it too much. What's it feel about angering you, though? Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something like that today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clients from school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying this weekend was kind of out of question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when the other white knights saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a perfect moment or anything like that, just ever since then I felt like that was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh, it's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knights is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes: rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle accounting, that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But if you are assigned if the company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals. Interesting. There's also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying came past and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. But you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called Martini? Brandtini. No, I'm pretty sure it's Martini. It's Brandtini, trust me, I'll get you one. Sorry, I feel like Martini might be like copyrighted or something like that. Hey, this is what I gave her. I guess I didn't tell her what the drink was, but yeah, fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, more. You see? You were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. Might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry, I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... Why did my screen shake? What was that? It sounded like an explosion. I'd better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what that ever-living hell that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. Valhalla, am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Idris ramblings went after looking like a shoddy a shoddy down barge? Yes, this is what life is. Called it. Afterlife. I'm not dead. As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or afterlife works exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you're rapists, aren't you? Rapists, the whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating Jesus. Oh my god! Murder. Yeah, I think this person might need a chill pill. Interrupt me? Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or to throw at her face. Think her of a or something that will calm her down. What? What drink would calm somebody down? Okay, well, I guess I'll just go through the names. Might as well. This is a terrible idea. Nope. We're not doing that one. Let's see. Not important. No. Let's not do that one. Fluffy Dream might be a good option. That's just water. Ooh, I want a soft. Oh, hold up. That was fair. Soft. I cannot organize by soft. It was near the end. This one right here. We're doing this one. Sunshine Cloud. Okay, I'll do one optional. Mix this and put it on the rocks. It's blended. I think this will calm her down because it's soft. Sun Cloud serve. But what is that? I drink. You're in a bar. Bar serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it with? Roofies, TTX, pumpkins? God, no, I don't even think of it. Your story makes you suspicious, you know? If I ever got anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and my tips. Not to mention I have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired, lose benefits, or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves catching who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... You know you say that. Let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 fine cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet's paper locker? What about it? Oh my god. How? Why? How? I'm back. You tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. Then there you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store who even knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken suppliers. And finally, I'm not making you drink this, I offered to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right, it is indeed suspicious on my part, sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it, you're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying that something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? Eh? And what about the drinks? Are you going to let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? Too strong. Did you think this would calm me down? How was it strong? It was soft! God, I tried. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for some safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crashed outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How'd you fall unconscious? Were you tired, sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Considered an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you? Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, then I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped down the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Oh. This part and everything. I'm definitely not going to Google what's a calming drink after this for Valhalla. On the rocks and mixed. Oh, I can just immediately end it. Of course I can. Here you go. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. Oh. What did you do, your dad, I mean, to provoke that? Wrong place, wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in the bar when suddenly they left off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still have my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. VA-11 has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors his friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work? I'm not sure if I like the fact that it's falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Tell me again. I don't know if I can say I work yet. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning, in fact. Donovan D. Dodson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his rake wherever he goes. Do you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that. What? I'm not even gonna try. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before that pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance, and despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Knowing that I have to work for him is Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Joe. Is it hard to be a bartender, Joe? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? I don't put any thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Well, it depends on where you started working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. I just wanted a comfy place. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. Feels like this mechanical arm. No idea how she got it though, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the whole wise bartender character you're using here. It'd be nice to meet this boss viewer sometimes and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although. I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brandtini, please. Coming right up. Another Brandtini. I want to memorize this drink. Just end up happening. Aged and mixed. Alright, serve that drink. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, it just kinda happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julian arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. Ever had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really, I mean most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a Kauai pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast of me. So no dreams? None that I feel particularly motivated to chase now. I mean, I'm fascinated by AI, so I couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs have been a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out of the window? Oh, a client. Good night, man. Jill, I'm going to leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who was he? A ghost nobody should worry about. Oh. I heard that! Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think I idolize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please, thank your boss on my behalf. Goodbye. Thank you and come again. That's it. Are we in for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil and where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss. Do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger just out of habits. No. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Get a flawless service bonus. I got a flawless service bonus? Wait, pause. Here's an extra for helping that girl calm down. I helped her calm down? I thought the drink didn't work. Huh. Your membership checking figures will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least 800 by then. Jill is lost and thought about a hollow plant buying. It will prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay. We're just gonna have a career yesterday. A ghost took my money. Buns. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. This has been fun. What is this? No, I'll deal with this stuff later. I'm gonna save. And I'm going to leave it here. How do I leave? There we go. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the devil downstairs, and the angel in the attic. Hope you guys have had a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and always, of course, a good night. Take care.